everyone and welcome back. I'm here to talk today about the wipes, or quote-unquote wipes as I've been calling them, in Once Human. I know that a lot of people are concerned about a game like Once Human wiping every season, and I'm here just to relay the information that we do know so far. First, will there be wipes in Once Human? So far, they have not changed anything with this, and there will be wipes. Will I lose all my things in progress? No, in fact, you will be able to keep most of the things that are important to you as well as your progress. So let's go over that. You can find the base information by going to the seasonal information tab here, by going to your menu, seasonal, and then the seasonal information tab. Let's first look at the currencies that you'll bring with you to next season. We have your Star Crumb, Christian, Mitsuko Marks, Stellar Planula, and Sproutletite. Going through them one at a time in case you aren't familiar with them by their name. Star Crumb. This is the currency that you will use in your wish machine to unlock better gear blueprints. This is gotten in many ways in the game, such as seasonal goals, purifications, prime wars, some shops, seasonal battle pass, and any unused Star Crumb will be transferred over with you to the next season, meaning you can start your wishes as soon as possible. Christian. This is the in-game currency that you buy with real money, so don't fret if you do or have purchased any Christian. That will all come with you next season. Mitsuko Marks. This is the currency that you earn in the season goals / challenges that you use to purchase things in the season store. As far as we can assume, the season store will change each season, but you will be able to keep your unused marks to be used in the next season's store. Stellar Planula. This is the currency that you use in the towns to purchase items from 7 including 8 crates of 500 Star Crumb a season, controllers, and weapon accessories. You can get these currencies by completing main and side quests, finding morphic chests, and activating rift anchors. Lastly, for currency, we have the Sproutletite. This is a currency that is used to purchase things from Nisa in towns, such as weapon mods, acid, stardust source, and a few other things. You obtain this currency by participating in cargo shuffles on the map. Next, we see that we will get to keep our gear blueprints, including their star ratings and blueprint fragments. This means that everything you have in your backpack for gear blueprints is kept. Nothing you get from the wish machine will go to waste. This also means that at the end of the season is a great time to use your blueprints you don't care about to upgrade the star rating and blueprints you want to have next season to only have the best options going into the new season. Just keep in mind that you will still be level locked for, say, tier 5 blueprints and things next season, but you will not have to worry about your favorite weapons or armor leaving between seasons. Next, we see that we will keep all of our weapon accessories and mods. This is great news because of the fact that you can buy both of these items with in-game currency, and you don't have to worry about your currency spent going to waste. This also means if you have a very specific build that you like on your weapons, you will be able to get most of that still put together in the next season. Make sure to keep any legendary mods that are not enhanced for the mod conversion that will happen at the end of the season. You can see here that legendary mods can be converted into mods with selected core effects after the season ends. Next, we can look quickly at the next section altogether because it is sort of self-explanatory. You will keep everything that has to do with your personal character: cosmetics, customizations, expressions, and actions. So basically, your character will be the exact same character at the beginning of next season as you are at the end of the other season. Your account personalizations will also stay, such as name cards, titles, and your friends. This means that you will still be you in-game, and your friends will still know who you are, and you will still have them and not need to find each other again. I know some people have been wondering if hives and/or warbands are transferring between seasons. We honestly have no idea about this, as nothing has been mentioned about this at all. However, I personally do not believe these things will transfer to the next season, as you will have a chance to switch servers. But again, we have no actual information on this. Next, any furniture blueprints you find or purchase will be transferred to next season. You can see here this does not include Memetics learned furniture, as that resets every season. However, you will be able to start your season with all purchased and found blueprints and can start decorating your home right from the start. As a builder, I'm also very excited about the fact that you can save blueprints for houses for the next season. If you'd like to save more blueprints than you have blueprints for, I recommend building a build in your Eternaland to have it saved between all the seasons. I have planned to just build all my builds in my Eternaland to have copies of them. This makes it much easier to build a house in the new season. Keep in mind, if you have a build saved with stone or, say, marble or concrete pieces, at the beginning of the next season it will default to wood structures or whatever memetics you have unlocked and the materials for. Lastly, of the things that transfer over is your story progress. All main and side quests will be carried over to the next season. Keeping in mind that it has been stated that maps and stories may change for each season, or as they call them, scenarios. But everything that you have accomplished and completed in this season will remain in the following seasons. Now, on to the next part, which has some people confused and concerned about what they get to save next season. We see here that it says weapons, armor, and ordinary resources. But what does that mean? And what about Deviants? Have no fear, because it's not as bad as you think. Now keep in mind, all the information I am about to give you is either based on things that the devs have told us or have briefly mentioned, as well as ways that things worked in the betas. So until next season, take this with the knowledge that it may be possibly changed or not exactly as I mentioned, but this is what we know so far. You'll see here, if you go to your Eternaland and then to shop order, you'll see a tab named Export Resources. Here you'll see all the categories of things that you can take out of Eternaland in the next season. You will see here that material points are what we'll use to take the items out. Don't worry that you don't have any right now, that will be given to you at the beginning of the new season. The material points will also not carry over to other seasons, so make sure to try to use all of them that you have for that season. You'll see here that Deviants are one of the categories of items you can take out. Now we don't know all the specifics of how it will work, but during the beta, you could in fact place your Deviants in your Eternaland for storage and take them back out to the main map. There's also a slot for materials such as acid, ores, and so on to either help you build things in the beginning or be sold for energy links early on as well. Now, it is unknown exactly how much things will cost to take out of Eternaland, and so for that I can't give you any information. However, you can always take something else out the following season, as they have mentioned that your Eternaland will not be wiped, so the stuff will stay there for the duration of your time playing. So keep that in mind with your Deviants, weapons, armor, that even if you can't take all of it out, take out what you'd like that season, but they're not going to go away on you. They'll be there next time. Now, how will the season switch work? Again, this is based off of what the devs have told us, as well as what was the case during the beta. You will see in the phases of this season or scenario, there is a phase 6 called A New Dawn. Now, we don't know how long A New Dawn will be. My personal guess, based on no fact, but just how I feel it would go, is that it will depend on when your server reaches this phase as to the length of time that phase 6 will be. But this is where all the season switching will take place. This is where you will put all the things you want in Eternaland, as well as pick your server and scenario for the next season, as well as do all those mod conversions and things I spoke about before. Hopefully with the chance to pick new servers for the next scenario, this will help friends get to the same server, even though they have mentioned looking into migrating servers and transferring characters, but as of right now, as I'm making this video, we have no information on that still just yet. During phase 6 and the in-between seasons, you are able to hang out in your Eternaland or your friend's Eternaland, or invite some friends over to your Eternaland. The options for things that you can do in your Eternaland is a lot, so I'm not going to be going over that in this video. However, I could make another one if you're interested, but it does give you the option to still do things with your friends while you wait. Now, just to end off the video, my own personal opinion is that I do understand people who do not want to play a game that wipes, but I also personally don't think it's going to be as bad as many people are thinking. One concern is that it's showing a lack of care for players' time, but I don't believe that is the case, and we are just used to games continuing on and never having to start over in a sense. But if you looked at many similar games in the past, either the game becomes stale because you have nothing else to do, or you have to purchase DLCs to continue on the story. As a free-to-play game, I think they are doing something unique that will always give players, old and new, the chance to do new things and not get bored or stale of the game, as well as not overwhelmed. You also do get to keep most of the things that really matter and just have to be strategic with what you bring out. I hope that people give the game and its quote-unquote soft wipes a chance, and it can be something that is new and unique for everyone to experience. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, or perhaps I didn't talk about something that you are wondering about, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I will try to get it as many people as I can. If you liked this video and it made you feel a little better and more informed about wipes, go ahead and give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more content about Once Human in the future, as well as other games that I play and things. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. Goodbye!